Accountants and bookkeepers. Today we're going to take a look at what their most successful clients are. So as we know, accounting and bookkeeping are essential services for our businesses today, as well as helping to ensure accurate records. They can help set and achieve financial goals. But who are the most successful clients of accountants and bookkeepers? So we'll take a look at the characteristics of successful clients and how you can make sure you're putting your best foot forward. We'll also explore how to create a successful client relationship with your accountant or bookkeeper. So let's just dive in and explore the traits of the most successful clients. So as we know, these are very important professions, the accountants / CPAs and bookkeepers. They often make a difference between success and failure. And clients need to make sure that they're in good hands when it comes to their finances. That's why it's so important to take this look at how to be successful and how to have successful clients when you're an accountant or a bookkeeper. When a client is successful, it is usually because the person that's taking care of their books has been able to provide the best advice and solutions. This is key. These are what I would call advisory services. A successful client is one who is willing to listen to what these individuals have to say, their advice, and take action on it. Super important, take action on it. They're proactive in their approach and understanding the importance of having solid financial strategies in place. Well, for businesses who are looking to expand what they are and who they are, they may have a great idea, but they need help with the execution. And so an accountant or a bookkeeper can actually provide the right guidance and support to help them launch their business or grow their business successfully. Now, if you do taxes, many bookkeepers and accountants do that as well. They are adept at helping their clients to reduce the tax burden and minimize their returns. With that, the right advice, whether it be just in your financial strategies or in tax strategies, or both, even better, both, a client can save a significant amount of money every year. And then we have clients that are doing really well and are looking to invest their money in the right places. So wealth managers that are referred or work directly with accountants and bookkeepers can figure out the best investments for their situations and ensure that their money is being used wisely. So you can have like a power team, sort of a mini power team, where you have maybe a CPA who's doing your taxes, a full-charge bookkeeper that's keeping your daily books and talking to you on a regular basis, and then a wealth manager that maybe you meet with monthly or quarterly. I personally meet with mine quarterly. So I do want to talk about some of my client success stories. And this is really in the area of where I have been working with a bookkeeper and a client in their business. I'm their trusted accounting advisor, or some people might call it a fractional CFO. So I had this one client, I took her on right away, and she was in the construction industry. And she did what she thought was the right thing, had a bookkeeper, had an accountant, had CPAs, did her taxes. So when I got into and looked at it, talked to some people, good bookkeeper, good tax advisor, found out that the accountant was only doing a monthly bank statement and credit card reconciliation. And they were charging her $500 a month. Well, they were doing it in QuickBooks Online, and if you know QuickBooks Online, it takes not even 5 minutes if you've got all your transactions in correctly. If you have like an out of balance situation, it might take a half hour, maybe. And so charging $500 for that was just ridiculous. And I told her, let's have me train the bookkeeper how to do this. You're already paying the bookkeeper, and now you have me, and now you're gonna save $500 a month. That's $6,000 a year. Great success story. That was like on the first day, okay? So then I have another client who writes grants, and she has a great thriving business. But she got to a point where she was working so much in the business, she couldn't really focus as much as she wanted to on getting business and growing the business. So we talked about some different scenarios, some opportunities to actually automate things by building a specialized database that would help her grant writers in some really basic fundamental parts of the grant writing that are done every single time. And once we looked into that, found the right software engineers to work with her, then it made total sense. And it doesn't cost all that much. It's going to provide productivity gains for her And it's also going to provide an additional revenue stream because she can sell subscriptions to grant writers that are not part of her business for them to use. So it's an amazing opportunity and one that she never really thought about. But once I put that to her, that made sense. And then I also worked with a CPA. And this is an individual who was starting his own CPA business. He had been a CPA for a couple of years, worked for another firm, but just needed help and guidance in how to set the firm up, how to meet with people, how to talk to people, how to price things, everything that he would need to know about his business. So I was working with him there. And the key to all of these things are really that these owners were willing to listen to me. And because they did, they learned over time to become comfortably uncomfortable with risk. And that's a true entrepreneur. Not all your risks are going to pay off, but 9 times out of 10, they probably will. And as you do more of that, as you find more opportunities to work with people in all different kinds of situations, the easier it gets to take that calculated risk. Ultimately, success comes down to making the right decisions and having the right support in place. Accountants and bookkeepers can help their clients make sure their finances are in order and they are making the net right choices on a regular basis. Again, as I said before, accountants and bookkeepers are absolutely essential for the success of any business because, as we all know, garbage in, garbage out. So you want to make sure that your bookkeeper is in there. And guess what? The bookkeeper knows the business better than almost anybody else because he or she is in there, if not on a daily basis, certainly on a weekly basis, and communicating with the client on a regular basis, developing that rapport. After looking at the most successful clients of accountants and bookkeepers, it is clear that the most successful clients have a clear vision, are organized, and have realistic expectations. They also understand the importance of having those key financial people with them to help them organize their finances and achieve their goals. The right accountant or bookkeeper in a business can be all that it wants to be and achieve financial success and stability. So it's an opportunity, really, for a business to grow, for the bookkeepers and accountants to become that secret weapon for their clients that they can't live without. Then this is really the heart and soul of advisory services. And I would guess that most of you bookkeepers and accountants out there that are charging for doing the monthly financials are also giving some advice. And you're not really charging for that. If you want to get in touch with me and find out a little bit more about advisory services and how to provide those, go to mastensolutions.com and learn how you can be the secret weapon for your clients in a very quick and easy way.